There are 3 screens in this app. Screen 1 is for setup and sales. Screen 2 is for purchases and special sales. Screen 3 is for the sales tax report itself. Your first step as a new user is to set up locations on Screen 1 and suppliers on Screen 2. To set up a location, enter the name here, Fox, the tax rate, 5%, N for no gifts, the name of each machine, the soda machine, big soda, snack, cold food, then click on Add. But what if a company wanted more than 4 machines? For example, let's say that the Fox Theater wanted 5 machines. You would enter the 5th machine with a new name for location, Fox 2, with the same tax rate, 5%, the same value in the gifts field, N for no gifts, and it's 1 machine. But if you put a location's only machine in one of these 3 slots, 2, 3, or 4, you'll get this warning when you click on Add. Error. You must enter a location, a sales tax rate, an N or a Y in the gifts field, and at least 1 machine in the first machine slot. So let's do that. Go back here, Fox-2, tax rate 5%, N for no gifts, and the Vest soda machine here in slot 1. Now add. And if we go to list of locations and scroll down, we see Fox 2 here. There we go. Then we could select it, and we would have it. So even if a location wanted 12 machines, say for example the airport, you would set up Airport 1 with 4 machines, Airport 2 with 4 machines, and Airport 3 with 4 machines. Screen 2, the purchases screen, will be used almost daily for making purchases and special sales. I want to draw your attention to 2 buttons on this screen, the Clear All button and the New Quarter button. If you were to touch either of these by mistake, it could be disastrous. So, to use either of these buttons, there is a 3-step process to make sure that was the real intention and not just a slip of the finger. For example, if we click on Clear All, we get this warning. This will clear all lists, all sales data, all purchases, even all setup data, locations, and suppliers. 1. You must first go back to Screen 1. 2. Then type Clear All in the New Quarter text box. 3. Then come back here and click Clear All. And if you were to click the New Quarter button by mistake, you would get this warning. To start a new quarter, first go back to Screen 1, Sales and Setup. 1. Type Reset in the New Quarter text box. 2. Click Reset Sales, Taxes, and Percent button. 3. Come back here and click New Quarter. To set up a supplier, enter the supplier's name here, Little Debbie. Click on Save Supplier, supplier added to list. Click on the list, and you see Little Debbie here. To record a purchase, start here. Pick the supplier, enter the amount of the purchase, $135.75, and press Calculate. For special sales, start the process here. Enter the amount here, $109.65, and press Record Special Sales. Then the user gets this message. Special sales for Kurion was 100. Now the special sales amount for Kurion is $209.65 with a tax rate of 5.395. But what if we pick a location that is not set up for special sales? For example, let's say you meant to pick Kurion, but accidentally picked the one next to it, Fox. Then you will get this message. This location is not set up for special sales. You must go back to Screen 1 and remove this location by 1. Typing the location name in the New Quarter text box. 2. Re-enter all location data, but with a Y in the gifts field. 3. Then click Add. At the end of the quarter, go to Screen 1 and enter sales for each location. To do this, we click on the list of locations first. Pick the location and enter the sales. And we click on Calculate Sales. And there it is, $100 for that location. The ending sales are moved over to the beginning slot each time, so that next quarter you just have to enter the ending sale. We do this process for each location. Then search for the location you want, and that narrows it down. Then we can just pick Airport 3. Now, I've entered the sales for 10 of our 11 locations, and I type in Run in the New Quarter text box and click on Run Report. If you don't enter sales for every location, you will get this warning when you try to run the report. You must calculate sales for every location before you can run the report. Then type Run in the New Quarter text box. So, we have to go back, find the one that we missed, which was location 11, enter the sales for it, calculate the sales. Now, type run, and now click on run report. So now we'll be able to run the report. Payment, if on time, is $49.94. The payment, if late, is $51.98. Then click on Go to Report. And here is your report. The report itself is fairly self-explanatory. You can scroll up and down here, you see. Here are our totals down here. But let me explain these two buttons, the actual sales list and the percent of business. First, the actual sales list. We get a list of the actual sales that were recorded by the vending machines for which the percent of business were calculated. Percent of business, these percents are the ones used in the formula to calculate the taxable sales, which are the sales that are reported on the report and sent to Jeff City. These percents could be used to improve your business by finding out which location is performing the best. The order of these percents is in the same order as the report. So the first percent is location 1, the second percent is for location 2, and so on. Same with the actual sales. $100 was the amount of actual sales for the first location, $200 for the second location, and so on. And as you notice here, the taxable sales are quite a bit different than the actual sales, based on the formula provided by the state of Missouri. Once you're finished with the report and ready to start the new quarter, go back to screen 1. And you will get this warning about the report having already been generated and instructions on how to reset the application to start the new quarter. Report already generated? If finished with the report and ready to start the new quarter, 1. Type Reset in the new quarter text box. 2. Click the Reset Sales, Taxes, and Percent button. 3. Go to Purchases and click New Quarter. So let's do that now. Reset in the new quarter text box. Click on Reset Sales, Taxes, and Percents, and go to the Purchases screen and click New Quarter. So now you can see that all our totals have been zeroed out for the quarter. But let's say that during the quarter that the Fox Theater decided to go back to just 4 machines. So now you would need to remove Fox-2. Or maybe you, the user, wanted to put their 5th machine at another location where it would have the potential for greater sales. So if we click on this Remove button, we'll get the instructions on how to remove a location. You must first enter the location you want to remove in the new quarter text box. Then click the Remove button. Okay, so let's try that. We want to remove Fox-2. First, we'll take a look at the list. And we see here that Fox-2 is right here, okay? So we want to remove Fox-2. We want to type in Fox-2 exactly as it was entered in our list. Then click on the Remove button. And don't forget to erase this here. Now then, let's take a look at our list. Fox-2 is gone. We have Kurion, Fox. Used to be Fox-2 right after Fox, but now we have Airport 1, 2, and 3, location 11. So it has been successfully removed. After using this app for several quarters, you decide you want to set up everything more like the order in which you service the locations, and you want it to clear all. So first, type Clear All in the new quarter text box. Step 2, go to the Purchases screen, and Step 3, click the Clear All button. Now, as you can see, we have no list of suppliers anymore. If we go back to screen 1, we'll see that there's no locations set up. And if we go to the list of locations, we shouldn't see anything there. And we don't. They've all been cleared from the Clear All button. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video of my Android app for vendors reporting quarterly sales tax to the state of Missouri.